Previously on Spirited... Do you recall the traveling musician who died in that fire 23 years ago? The poor fellow was caught up in the blaze that was meant for Queen Amara. Well, about that, the truth is, he was my biological father. Small world, huh? We can witness the final memories of the dead. Are we serious? Are we seriously gonna do that? And now, back to the present. There was no evidence left in the wake of that blaze. Except for Blaze DeBest, who was probably related to me, judging by how much dicks we are. That's what you think. But Dirk went to the ends of the earth to bring this little souvenir back for us. He did. Yep. Boy, is it the best piece of evidence ever. He knew that with it, we'd finally be able to conclusively settle the matter here in court. And save his children. Of course, because he wasn't alive. Oh, it wasn't really him. Oh, that's why. He probably gave the picture to Maya. Oh, God, man. This is terrible, though. It's so heartbreaking. Your Majesty, the defense requests that we hold a divination seance for this new victim. Objection! Unless you just want to confess right now, because we could do that, too. What a waste of time. The events of 23 years past have already been deliberated at length. Objection! Yeah, but we haven't seen... Wasn't Turk on trial for that incident as well today? So we wouldn't be doing our jobs if we failed to look into this new lead, would we? As a presiding judge, I will now share my thoughts on the matter. The attempted assassination of Queen Amara is a case we can ill afford to leave open. And I believe the final memories of the victim will prove to be very important. Therefore, it is the opinion of this court that we should conduct another divination seance. Hell yeah! Why you? Your benevolence. If you would. If you knew the full name of the victim seen in this photo, you'd be able to perform a divination seance, right? Of course. Leave it to me. Yes. So now, instead of the brother protecting the sister, she's gonna protect him. Oh, that's so great! Jove justice. By Jove, he's got it. Alright. I'm gonna blow my nose. Now, your benevolence, please commence the divination seance when you are ready. And guards, don't you dare shoot her in the middle of this. It's the last time we're going to see this.
Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
About how long we've been wondering about this, too. That foot shot. So good. This is the first time that I've watched this dance and felt like, looked forward to it, like we're winning now. Like this is the winning move right here for us. Burning heat. Oh god. Crying. Oh no. It's Apollo. Oh! What? Oh, he was bashed in the back of the head though, right? Metallic sound. Is that the lighter? Oh, he's reaching out to him. Oh no. Oh, this is horrible. Those are four sensations that you do not want to feel, especially all at the same time. So the burning was the sound though, right? Not the feel. The spirit of the victim has granted us a window into his final moments. I don't know how much that really helps though. He saw somebody sitting over there. It would appear the Divination Seance was a success. You okay, man? So those were my father's final moments. That baby we saw must have been you, Apollo. Well, somebody must have saved him then, because... Well, wait, what do we know of this? We know that the Queen man got out. I will now decipher the experience of the deceased. Are you ready, Hornhead? Yeah. You did it, I can too. Toilet, seriously, man. Very well, here are my interpretations of the facts, as I gleaned from the seance vision. Oof. Inside, here we go. Tell us, Rachel, what can you make of this? Someone attempted to assassinate Queen Amara by setting her residence ablaze. Hornhead's father happened to stop by. She's still calling me Hornhead, even in the inside testimony. Hornhead's father happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. That is how he was determined to be the assassin. Hornhead's father tried to save his son, but sadly he perished in the attempt. Oh, okay. Well, that is everything the deceased experienced in his final moments. My father's final memories. They're right here for everyone to see, but... Can any of them unlock the truth behind what happened 23 years ago? Well, we don't have that much about that particular incident, do we? Burning deodorant, heat, crying, pain. Right when he looked up and saw her, there's like a reflection. There's a hand throwing the... You can see a hand, like in the reflection, tossing the lighter away. What sort of contradiction are we looking for here? Someone attempted to assassinate Queen Amara by setting her residence ablaze. Okay, so... Metallic sound. So the metallic sound is the lighter, right? Landing on the floor. Jeez, I can't believe we're actually getting to see another one of these. That's crazy. I mean, I kind of don't really think... I mean, the metallic sound is the lighter. Wait, though. It looks like... Yeah, the person's wearing a glove. So why were his fingerprints on the lighter? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, man. I feel like a total doofus right now. I forgot that you could just present anything in the picture as a sight. I thought it had to be one of the words. There was like one other time you had to do that, I think, in the whole game. Maybe two.
Objection!
That's what we want right there. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter that was found at the crime scene. So I was right from the beginning. I just forgot that, you know, one of the mechanics, basically. My bad. The hand holding the lighter in the seance vision appears to be gloved. Appears to be wearing gloves. Yeah, it's almost not even worth showing those last two. I was really reaching for those, and I knew I was, so there was no point. Whatever. What could this mean? It calls into question whether the hand in the vision really was Dirk's. If only we could make out the details a little better. If only your seance visions were clearer, girl. No. Very well, I will attempt to focus a bit more on what the deceased saw. Perhaps that will help refine the seance vision. Refine? Girl, do you use Grammarly? That looks kind of like Sadmati's glove, doesn't it? Except his is more black and that one's kind of brown. It does seem that there was a glove on that hand. Yeah, that's the look on my face right now. Still, what significance could that have? It means that Dirk's fingerprints got on the lighter at some other point. Somebody could have even put them there after the fire. Ooh. You didn't like that one, did you? All you have is pure speculation, while the fact remains that they are his fingerprints. Therefore, it stands to reason that Dirk was the one who used the lighter.
Objection!
Yeah, well, get a load of this, because, see, it just means that I have to prove that the figure in the vision is someone else. Using the information in my father's final memories. Okay, good luck with that then. Either way, it seems I must revise my insights. Alright then. Okay, so, but if someone had put his prints on the lighter after the fact, then we know not to whom it belongs. Ooh. Okay, she's updated her insights. Time to go over them and see if there are any new inconsistencies to be found. Oh dear. Alright. Well, it feels like that has to be the one then that we use. Right. She did kind of revise the vision in the mirror, so can we see that again? There must be a reason why she did that. Whoa, hang on. Wait a minute, what is that? It's like some kind of wristband. Something there wasn't there before. What does that mean, though? Does that give us any insight into who it might be?
Objection!
Is it possible? Wait a minute! Oh, the wristband! That wristband! Oh my god! It's fucking Inga! The distinctive band around their wrist gives their true identity away. Toilet, not now! Oh my god. That design, it can't be. Oh yeah. This will prove just whose hand was captured in the seance vision. Can we see it here? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Take that!
Oh my god! That photo? So you do believe the culprit to be? I ain't messing around anymore. Justice Minister Inga had cuffs with the exact same pattern on them. You're referring to the cuffs of justice, correct? Yeah, why else would we spend so much time talking about those stupid things? I hear they're a traditional part of a Karani's Justice Minister's attire. But even when he's out starting fires, he still has to wear them, so... What does this tell us? It tells us that the figure in the vision is none other than Karani's late Minister of Justice! Inga Karkul Karine, how long can my name possibly be? Not my father. Yeah, that's not good though, is it? So he plotted the assassination of the former queen as well as the current one. Wow. Yeah, but sins of the father, though, that's bad. The thing is, he's... Wait a minute, though. So Inga isn't her dad, then. Dirk is her dad. We already figured that out, though. What you proposed is not possible, Apollo. For back then, Ingekar Kukurine was not the Minister of Justice. What? Huh? The Justice Minister 23 years ago was... Oh my god. Oh, there's no way I would have figured this out just by thinking about it. Right, she served as the Minister of Justice before succeeding the throne. I guess she also prosecuted the assassination attempt 23 years ago as one. So then the figure in this vision is actually... Your Eminence, it's you, isn't it? Oh, Nayuta, you outed her there just now, didn't you? You starting to come around there, boy? This is madness. Why would Her Eminence do such a thing? Because she wanted to. Because she would ascend to the throne. She wanted to usurp the throne from her sister Amara. That's why she tried to assassinate her? Oh, man. Never would have guessed. I find this all very hard to swallow. Your Eminence, are you serious right now? Are you the one responsible for tearing my family apart? I guess I am. What are you gonna do about it? And it was you who killed my father? Well, Your Eminence, I'm asking you a question, you Irish bug! Peasants, always carrying on about things of no import. You do not deny it, then. You concealed the truth and used me for your own designs. Oh, Nayuta, spare me your feeble-minded line of questioning. Even if Dirk were cleared of all charges, I'd still paddle him. It shall still be I who decides Rafa's fate. You do wish for her to be queen someday, do you not? I don't even know if she wants to be queen at this point. Maybe she wants to be a Let's Player, you know? Remember, the child lives only by my good graces. And my paddle. Now kneel before me, knave, and fulfill your end of the bargain by offering me your head. I don't think so. Your Eminence, this is over. I'm done heeding your commands. Huh! Even as you used my sister against me, I still believed you. I believed that protecting your secrets was in the best interest of this kingdom. But you have been deceiving me all the while. E-Coyote. Nayuta, I didn't know you watched that. Did you ever cheer for him instead of the Roadrunner? Yeah, me too. Nayuta, you dare defy me! Is that the first time she's actually called him by his name? No. No, she called him like that before. What am I talking about? Your Eminence, I can turn the other cheek no more. Therefore, I hereby retract my confession in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. Yes! Frickin' hell, we got it! Oh man, where's it gonna go now? Woo! Dirk, the final piece of evidence you left behind, has released Nayuta from his suffering. And now he's finally free. What are you doing? In all this time, not once did I reflect on my own conduct, for I had believed all was fate. Lost in my own sense of resignation, I was unable to wake from my despair. But you, Apollo, you have awakened me with your demonstration of our father's creed. He's got a dragon on his hand.
A dragon never yields.
Oh! Oh my god, this is beautiful! I will carry on Dirk's legacy. Suddenly this voice, that was so good. Fulfill his dream. Hear me, Garan. I will cast you down from your bloody throne. Long live the revolution! Oh shit. Man. She is so screwed! My voice is popping and cracking. What is so much fool? Now even you prattle on about revolution. Oh, my nails. God damn, how many times did I replace these things? Would you look at that? Well, Apollo. Seems we're finally making some headway down the road that Dirk carved out for us. Yeah. Now if we just prove Garon's guilt, we can continue on down that road towards the revolution Dirk dreamed of. Didn't we kind of already prove it with the wristband, though? You've been accused of the crime committed 23 years ago. Would you like to say anything in your defense? Yes, I would. Not so fast, Your Majesty. For the cuffs could have been stolen and used without my knowledge. That's true. So you see, they can hardly be considered proof of anything. Well, I believe you're right. Man, I always wondered why he wore that glove. I thought there was some, like, importance to it or something. Oh, and it was to cover up his tattoo. Man. Well, knave, is there any other evidence you would like me to refute? I don't know, is there? Unfortunately, this photo was the last piece of evidence Dirk left for me. So as far as evidence goes, I've got nothing else regarding that case from the past. However, now that Prosecutor Sadmati has retracted his confession, we'll have to re-deliberate the current case from scratch. Oh, you mean start all over? Screw that noise. The defense speaks the truth. Ah, even though it is clear who the guilty party is. Damn right it is. Queen Garan, give it up! The defense accuses you of the murder of Justice Mr. Inga Karkle. Who the hell is my name, Garan? Gnurk! But do you have any evidence, defense? We just talked about this. Evidence that will prove Garan was the killer. There's still one more avenue for us to explore, Mr. Justice. There is? Press Minister Inga's final memories. In them, the minister's killer posed as Dirk. Therefore, one must ask, how did the killer dispose of their disguise? Ah, hey, you're right. A lot of blood would have spattered onto the killer. So the blood-soaked clothes would have to have been dealt with somehow. If they're still around somewhere, then...
Objection!
Uh-oh. Oh, I was wondering what absurd idea you would concoct next. Oh, clothing can be disposed of most anywhere. I doubt you could find them now.
Objection.
But maybe. Then you don't know us very well. Your benevolence. Get with the program here. Yes. On the day of your father's murder, you had been watching the courtyard from 2 p.m. Now, during that time, you saw Queen Garan, did you not? Yes, I did. I saw my mother entering the palace from the courtyard. But I was told not to mention it, because it had nothing to do with my father's murder. Oh. Wow. That was like last second. When the queen headed into the palace, did she have Dirk's clothes in her possession? No. No, she did not. So maybe she disposed of them somewhere in the courtyard? The police did a thorough sweep of the area following the crime. But they did not find anything resembling Dirk's clothes. But you knew that already, didn't you, Jepson? What do I look like, Jepson, to you? Yes, I admit no clothing was found. So you could just burn them like Maya did, or like, yeah, whoever was channeling whoever at that point. So you admit that you were merely speculating, chasing phantoms and delusions of evidence that never existed? This makes no sense. Clothing doesn't just disappear like that. If Garan wasn't carrying any clothes, she must have gotten rid of them somewhere. Somewhere where she thought they'd never be found. Wait, the sarcophagus again? I believe Dirk's clothes were hidden here. It has to be in there, right? Because she would have seen it as she'd come out.
Take that!
The tomb? You believe the clothing was hidden there? Yeah, I do. It's the only place it can be. Very well. Where in the tomb do you believe the clothes were hidden? I mean...
Take that!
I guess. Of course, that makes perfect sense. The clothes weren't simply hidden. They were returned to where they belonged. Exactly. And by that you mean... Yeah, that's right, he was naked in there while she was doing the deed. The killer would have had to get Dirk's clothes from somewhere. Why not just put on his real clothes? Luckily, they were right there. But how would she have known they were there if she wasn't the one that killed him? Because he was killed like days before that happened. At the time of the minister's murder, Dirk's body was already in the sarcophagus. So the killer could have simply borrowed his clothes. Right. Before the minister entered the tomb, the killer put on Dirk's clothes. And then hid behind the curtain above the sarcophagus. And after the minister was killed, Dirk's clothes were returned to his body. Booyah. So what? This is still all speculation. We know not whether those clothes were actually used in the murder. Therefore, you cannot prove that they are somehow connected to this case.
Objection!
Just have to check the blood, right? That's where you're wrong. But I believe you already knew that. These clothes were definitely used during the minister's murder because of this. So basically, these are the gunshot wounds right here on his chest. Well, actually, there's blood over here too, though. Let's try that. The bloodstains on Dirk's chest are no doubt the result of being shot by the minister. Yeah, well, like I was just saying. However, that doesn't explain everything. There's also some blood spatter extending from his left elbow to his abdominal area. Ew. I believe this blood spatter came from... Oh. Well, that would be Minister Inga himself.
Take that!
If the killer wore those clothes during the murder, then the blood spatter must have come from Minister Inga. There you go. I thought it was all Dirk's, but that makes sense. Only one way to be sure, though. Let's get those stains analyzed right away. Booyah! Indeed, this may be the conclusive evidence we need to prove the Queen's guilt.
Objection!
You cannot prove it was I who hid those clothes. They could very well have been hidden by a third party. Maybe Kyoko Kirigiri did it. But did they really? I say the possibility of someone other than Garan hiding the clothes does not exist. We're on a roll here, man. No, it's just not possible. Your Eminence, I recall you saying the following. Ooh. The key to Amura's sarcophagus is under the protection of the royal family. My husband and I are the only ones who could open it. Therefore, it would be impossible for some knave to open it. Knave. That's right. Ah! Oh! That was your own testimony, word for word. What? You have a photographic memory, you crazy fool! I do, but admit it. Only you could have hidden Dirk's clothes after they were used in the murder. And that means you were the one who killed Justice Minister Inga. Well, shit. Can we start over here? I missed something. Insignificant worm. You dare accuse me, the ruler of Karine. I can't believe I lost to this scum! Shoot, I ruined that objection there with a Star Fox line. I'm afraid such arguments are invalid. Let me see what she said. She said, do not think for one moment that such impudence will be tolerated. Oh. I'm afraid such arguments are invalid here in the Sacred Hall, Your Eminence. Hey, nonetheless. Yeah, that's right. So, Break those nails again. It's the end of the line for you, Queen Garon. Yes! Time to come down from that lofty throne and face justice. And flush it before you go. Oh, wow. She actually gave in. Too much taking in. I need to blow my nose. Those were some very symmetrical ellipses there. Oh. Regained your composure, have you? What's up? Me? Face justice? Surely you jest, you fuck. You were in no position to force my hand, Blair. Well, I don't want to force anything. I don't want to touch your hand or... Surely you haven't forgotten about the DCA. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. Ah. In short, should I be convicted of murdering my husband? Your dear brother, who delivered false testimony in my defense, should also be found guilty. Wait. That's not how that works. That can't be. Can it? By delivering false testimony in the course of protecting a guilty party, you would certainly be judged by this court as having supported a criminal. And the DCA would most definitely come into play.
Oh, come on!
But that law is so broad that anyone could be convicted under it. Even Joaquin Phoenix. When it comes to the DCA, even I am conflicted, yet as it currently stands, it is the law of the land. And as you said earlier, no one is above the law. Of all the absurd things I've seen, this law really takes the cake. Now what? What can we even do at this point? Ha ha ha! You need not look so forlorn. Dirk has been cleared of all charges. Isn't that good enough? So let us leave all thoughts of the real killer and revolution in the past where it belongs. She wants us to just let her off scot-free. And yet, I don't see any other choice. What is it? A dragon never yields? We cannot yield to her here, Apollo. We are dragons. If it will move the revolution forward, I would gladly face it. Now do it! Accuse Queen Garon of the crime she has committed. Oh my god.
Such insolence!
What you speak of is not revolution. It is foolhardy. Our kingdom will not function without its sovereign. And Rafa cannot ascend to the throne, for she is too stupid. Thus to accuse me is to wish destruction upon our fair kingdom, you terrorist. Terrorist. Oops. If you would still insist on accusing me, then as ruling sovereign of Karine, I proclaim the following. What? She's always so happy when she holds that book up. I love it. This looks so cool. All who imperil the crown, no matter the reason, shall be subject to immediate execution upon the Queen's orders. Well, shoot. Do you still not comprehend? Then let me be clear for the sake of this kingdom's future. And in accordance with the laws of Karine, I command that you be put to death at once. Right now? Whoa, wait, hold on! No! Somebody's gonna die here. Shit. Don't!